Hi friends, good morning. Today in this lesson, we are going to discuss about the example question 3.4. So let me read the question for you. You can go through the question now. A ball is thrown vertically. A ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of a multi-story building. The height of the point from where the ball is thrown is 25 meter from the ground. Okay, from the ground the height is given the 25 meter, same as the height of the multi-story building. How high will the ball rise? The first question we have to calculate here, how high the ball will rise. And the second one is the how long will it be before the ball hit the ground. So that means the total time where the ball is in the air. That is the question we have to discuss. So first case we are discussing here, just imagine this is the ground and this is the multi-story building, and the person is throwing an object from the top of the multi-story building. So from here the ball is thrown or the object is thrown. Just imagine when the object is thrown, definitely you can see here the object will go. Actually, if it is going straight, definitely will come in the same line, right? So I'm just making a small projectile motion, that is the object is now slightly coming and exactly it is hitting at the ground. Okay. Now what we require here, initial speed, the projection speed is given there. In the question, the projection speed is given there. I'm writing it as u. U is equal to 20 meter per second. Okay. Now, if you take this as the origin, the ground as the origin, so all the measurements should be taken from what? The origin, right? And upward motion we have already taken in the sign convention should be positive, and in opposite direction can be taken as what? Negative. Okay. So, we can use here u already given the, and just imagine the ball or the object exactly reach at the top. What will be the velocity? Velocity becomes 0. So final velocity when it is reaching at the highest position, v is equal to 0. So these are the values given there, and g value is given there. We can take it as 10 meter per second square. Okay. Now let's start. What is the first question? First question is that we have to calculate what is the total height attained by the projectile or the ball or the object. So for that, we are just marking it as y is the total height. Total height means what? From the ground to the highest point where the ball is reaching there. Okay. And if this is total is y, and you can see here from O to the multi-story building height, that is given there what? Y0. Correct? It is given there what? Y0. So what is the remaining height become? What is the remaining height? Total is y and this is y0. So what we can write here? Y minus y0. Y minus y0. You can also write simply h itself. Okay. So we can use the formula here. V square is equal to u square plus 2as. This is the formula. We already know the equations of motion. So here we can write or rearrange this formula as v square is equal to u square. Now we already know acceleration is equal to what? G value, acceleration due to gravity, right? And we have already mentioned in the sign convention section, G is always acting downwards, so G is taken as what? Negative. So we are taking it as what? Minus 2g. Now what is s here? Instead of s, the distance or displacement we are taken here what? Y minus y0. Y minus y0. Now we have to calculate, the first question is that how to calculate the y minus y0. So look at this case here. What is the final speed? Final velocity 0. So here it becomes 0 is equal to, what is the initial speed? It is given the 20. So 20 square minus 2 into 10. G is 10 into y minus y0. Y minus y0. Now you can easily calculate what is a y minus y0. You can write this one, 2 into 10 into y minus y0 is equal to 400, is equal to 20 square, 400. So what is the answer here? Y minus y0 is equal to, you see, 0, 0 cancel, 40 divided by 2, that is equal to what? 20 meter is the height where the ball or the object is going from the top of the multi-story building. So this much height is given the word 20 meter. If this is 20 meter and the height of the multi-story building is given the 25 meter, right? And the question is given the 25 meter. So what is the total height from the ground to the highest point the ball is reached here? That is equal to y equal to y0 plus 20 meter. That is equal to what? 45 meter is the total height. Okay, so in the first question is asking for how much distance the object is traveling from the point of projection to the highest point. The answer is what? 20 meter. I hope it is clear. The second part of the question is asking for how much time the object will be in air, or the total time from the point of projection till the ball just reached the ground or hit the ground. That much time, how much time it will be there in the air. That's what we are discussing here. So in order to calculate that one, there are two different methods are there. What is the first method? Let's discuss. So in the first method, what we are doing here, the entire path is mainly divided into two. You see this one? We are splitting the entire path into two different sections. One is the object is going up, and another one is the object is coming from the highest point to the ground itself. So if you divide this into two, we can say here once again u is the 20 meter per second, the velocity in the point of projection, and here v, when it is reached the highest point, velocity is equal to 0. Now you look at the other section here. Now the body is now coming from rest, right? So here we can write here initial velocity is equal to 0. Initial velocity is equal to 0. Now from here the velocity increases, and just before hitting the ground, say it as the velocity once again v. Now another point what we have to discuss here, object is thrown from the point of projection till the height reached here. It is taking the time t1. Just imagine the time taken is t1, and from the highest point to just before hitting the ground, you say it as the time taken is here t2. So in the question, what is asking for? What is the total time taken? That means you have to calculate t1 plus t2. You have to find the sum of t1 plus t2. You will be getting the second part of the question, that is a total time that will be in the air. Clear? So let's find the first one, t1 we have to calculate. So use the equations of motion. You can try any equations of motion. We can use the formula here. In the first section, we are considering two sections, right? In the first part, when the object is going upward, v is equal to u minus gt1. We are taking the t1 is the ascending time, right? So what is the v here? At the first case, 0. So 0 is equal to u. What is a u? It is given the, so u minus gt1, or t1 is equal to, right? t1 is equal to u divided by g. So answer is 20 divided by g is 10, that is equal to what? 2 seconds is the answer. So we got now t1. Next we have to calculate what? t2. How to calculate the t2 here? So use the same formula what we have discussed, the y minus y0 is equal to ut minus half gt square. Here what is the y value? Y value, you are taking this part, right? Starting from here, when it is reached here at exactly at the ground, what is the total? Y value becomes 0, because it is again reaching at the origin itself. So y is equal to 0, where what is y0? Considering this is a position. So what is a y0? Y0 is from the origin, it is equal to 45 meter. So again write this answer as 0 minus 45 is equal to, now in the second part, what is initial velocity? 0. So this term becomes 0, right? Minus half into g is what? 10 into t square. We can write here what? t2, because we have marked here the time which is coming, descending here, t2 square. Now you see minus minus cancel, here 90 divided by 10, 9. So we can write here t2 square is equal to 9. So what is t2 is equal to Square root of 9. So what is the answer here? 3 seconds. So in the second part, what is the question is asking for? How much time the object will be in the air from the point of projection till it is just hitting the ground, just before hitting the ground. So what is the total time here? T is equal to T1 plus T2. T is equal to T1 plus T2. So what is the final answer here? 2 seconds plus 3 seconds, that is equal to 5 seconds. I hope it is clear. Let's discuss the next method for finding the total time taken. So in second method, what we are considering here, we have to calculate the total time taken to reach the object at the ground from the point of projection from the top of the building, right? So in that case, we can use directly the formula y minus y0 is equal to ut minus half gt square. Here t is the total time taken, that is from the point of projection till it reaches the ground here. In this case, this is the origin. So what is the y value, final position? What is the y value? Because the object is throwing from here and it is reaching at the same ground, right? So what is the y value? Y value is equal to 0. Now, where is the initial position from where the object is throwing? From the top of the multi-story building, right? So what is the y0 minus, what is the y0 from the origin? It is 25 meter. It is 25 meter. So you can write here minus 25, which is equal to ut. What is u? U is given the 20. So we can write here 20t minus half into g. G, what is the value? 10 into t square. So we can rearrange this equation as, you can see here, this is 5 times, so minus 5t square, right? I'm taking the right hand side to the left hand side. So we can write here 5t square minus 20t minus 25 is equal to, what is the value? 0. So now you got a quadratic equation. Now you have to solve, you have to find the solution for this quadratic equation. So as you already know how to find the solution here, the formula minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac all divided by 2 into a. So use this equation to find the solution of this quadratic equation. So you will get the answer here, minus b. What is the b here in this case? So this is ax square minus bx plus c. That is the format here. So minus b means here it is minus 20. So minus minus plus. So we can write here 20 plus or minus root of, what is b square? What is b here? Minus 20. Square become what? 400. Minus 4 into a. 4 into a means what? 5. 20. 20 into minus 25. What is answer become? Minus 500. So minus 500 means what? It become minus minus plus. So you can say 500 divided by 2 into a. A is 5, right? So here you got 10. Root of 900, that is equal to 30. So we can write the answer as 20 plus or minus 30 divided by 10. So there is a chance for two answers for the time. What is the two answer? One is 20 plus 30 divided by 10. Another one is 20 minus 30 divided by 10. What is the answer in the first case? 30 plus 20, 50 by 10, that is equal to 5. So solution means what? We are calculating the time. So this is the answer is 5 seconds. In this case, the answer become what? 20 minus 30 divided by 10. So minus 10 divided by 10, that is equal to minus. So answer is become what? Minus 1 second. So as we already learned here in the sign convention section, in this case, we are considering the time as the positive quantity. Time as positive quantity. So what is the time which is answer here? The answer is equal to 5 seconds. So this is the second method. So you can use any method to find this type of problem. Clear? So I hope you understood this one. Okay. Thank you all of you.